Now, student, let's read the subject and predicate deeply. What is subject? Subject informs you who or what the sentence is about. It means subject is a person or thing that performs any action in a sentence. Like he does not study well. Here he is a subject. Why it is subject? Because it is performing any action like study. Study is an action that is performed by he. If we want to know subject in a sentence, we have to use who or what to know about the subject. Like if we use who in a sentence, who does not study well, you will say he. It means he is your subject. This small doll is very costly. Here, this small doll is a subject, because if we ask what is costly, you will say the small doll. If we so in this way you will know what is subject. How do you know the subject? You have to use who or what to know the subject. Now let's know what are the types of subject. So mainly subject has three types: simple, compound, and complete. Simple subject. What are simple subject? When the subject is just one word, like noun or pronoun, we will call it simple subject. Okay, only one word. Remember that. He runs fast. Here, he is a pronoun and it is a simple subject. Birds fly in the air. Bird is a simple subject because it is only one noun, it is only one pronoun. What is compound subject? Compound subject consists of two or more noun or pronoun joined by conjunction. Two or more, it means one, two or more noun, two or more pronoun. Like John and Henry play tennis well. Here John and Henry both are the noun and they are connected by the conjunction and, so that's why we will call this sentence as a compound subject. Okay, you and I will finish the game. Here you and I both are the pronouns and we will call it compound subject because it is connected by the conjunction. Now move forward on the complete subject. That is subject includes, this includes the subject and word that modifies or describe the subject. Complete subject will be those who, in which only the noun will not be or pronoun, they has been used with some describing word. That can be a adjective, that can be any verb, that can be any other part of speech to describe about that. So let's clear through the example. The beautiful flower soon faded away. Here flower is a simple subject, but the beautiful is used to describe about the subject. That is why the beautiful flower is a complete subject. A broken chair is lying here. Here chair is a simple subject, but a broken is a describing about the noun chair, so that is why it is a complete subject. I hope it is clear the subject. Now move forward about the predicate. Now student, predicate are also like subject. Like predicate is a word or group of word that follows the subject. It tells what the subject does in a sentence. So what we have learned about subject, subject does some action. And what is predicate? Predicate expresses that action of the subject in a sentence. Like if we say I dropped my cup, here I is a subject and dropped the cup is a predicate. Why it is predicate? Because it is describing about the subject, because we have know that predicate are those that describe the subject, that informs what the subject has done any action. My dog ran away. Here ran away is action done by the subject, so predicate are those that describe about the subject. Now what are the types of predicate? Predicate have three types. First, simple, compound, and complete. They are also like subject. What are simple predicate? Simple predicate of a sentence is a verb or verb phrase. Student, what are verb difference between verb and verb phrase? Verb means is a main verb, and verb phrase means that can be a main verb and helping verb. Like if we see, we can clear through the example. Sony reads a book. Here read is a simple predicate because it is only describing word verb. And second sentence, he is talking. Here he is helping word, talking is a main verb, so we will call it verb phrase. Okay, so it is also a simple predicate. Okay, now come to compound predicate. Compound predicate is made up of two or more simple predicate connected by conjunction like and but. It means made up of two or more simple predicate. Simple predicate means that can be a verb, that can be a verb phrase, verb and verb phrase, and they will be connected by the conjunction. Like he fights with his parent but loves his grandparents. It means fight and love both are the complete predicate because they are connected by the conjunction but. And they, if we want to know about it clearly, we can also, if this sentence has been not used here but loves his grandparent, we can say fight is a simple predicate, but one more verb has been used here and that is connected by conjunction, so it will not a simple predicate, it will be a compound predicate. Now the last one is complete predicate. Complete predicate contains the simple predicate with word that explain or complete its meaning. It means we can call that predicate a complete predicate in which there will be a simple predicate and some more other word that will describe about the word. Like I have finished my work. Here if we used I finished my work, we can say finished as a simple predicate, but here has been used I have finished my work. So all these sentences will be complete predicate. In short, we can say complete predicate will be those that will come after the subject, and what are the part of speech are coming after the subject, all the part of speech will be complete predicate. So in this way we have know that what are the predicate and subject and its type. Now let's read about some more important thing about predicate. Usually predicate contains three things. Firstly, direct object, indirect object and complement. What are the direct, indirect and complement? Let's see that. Direct object always tells about the non-living thing. That will be like chair, pen, torch, all these will be direct object. And what are indirect object? It tells about the living thing like she, he, that will be a pronoun, that will be a living thing, birds, all these will be a indirect object. Let's clear through the example. We play football. Here football is a living? No, it is not living, so that's why it is a direct object. We call him me. He called me. Me is a indirect object because it is a living thing. Now what is complement? Complement is a word or group of words that are needed to complete the meaning of an expression. It means complement are those that expresses something about the subject and also object. So that's why it has been classified complement into two types, that is subjective complement and objective complement. What are the subjective complement? It is the adjective, noun or pronoun that follows a linking verb. It means subjective complement always used after the linking verb. What are the linking verb? Linking verb can be a is, am, wasn't, were, and smell, look, see, watch, listen, all these will be a subjective complement. Like Pulkit is a week. Here week is a adjective, so it is telling about the subject Pulkit, because who is weak? So Pulkit is weak. So this is a subjective complement. Shiv looks handsome. Here handsome is also adjective. It is describing, it is telling something about the subject. Who is handsome? You will say Shiv. Okay, so subjective complement are those who are used as after the linking verb. Okay, objective complement are those in which the adjective, noun or pronoun will be follow a direct object. They will be follow, subjective complement will follow linking verb, and objective complement will follow a direct object. As we have studied direct object, that is non-living thing. So example is, we voted John chairman. Here chairman is a object complement, and it is complementing John, who is a object here. She made me happy. Sometimes it also follow direct and indirect object. So that's why John and me both are the living thing. Okay, so living thing here, sub objective complement is describing about the living thing, so that's why it is a object.